St. Cloud proud. Let's find out what that's about. Welcome, and thank you for being here. For today's great adventure, we find ourselves in St. Cloud, Florida. And we're here for their history, their beautiful murals, and to find out how St. Cloud is dealing with its explosive population growth, and see some historical buildings, and check out the beach, as the locals call it. So I'm inviting you to join me, please. Well, we gotta start right at the water tower. Up until 1987, this tower had a cross on it. But the ACLU, on behalf of a St. Cloud resident, sued and said it was unconstitutional to have a religious object on city property. Therefore, the cross was taken down in 1987. And behind me is the main road, 192, or in St. Cloud, it's known as 13th Street. We're gonna head into downtown in a minute. Let's check out Veterans Park first. And St. Cloud was founded in 1909, and its nickname is Soldier City, because after the Civil War, a lot of Civil War veterans settled down here in St. Cloud area. And right now I'm in Veterans Park, right off of 192 or 13th Street, and have a look at the military vehicles here. You got a Deuce and a Half and a helicopter here. I don't know exactly what kind. It looks like a Vietnam War era one. And have a look at this neat little history. This is a stone from Ohio's first Capitol building around 1800. It was presented here in 1940. And the monument behind me says that it's the Union soldiers who helped settle St. Cloud in 1909, which is kind of funny. You would think it'd be Confederate soldiers, but it says here the Union soldiers. And we're gonna head into historic downtown St. Cloud. If you haven't already, check out my Veterans Memorial Park in Orlando video, because this is a really beautiful Veterans Park here as well in St. Cloud. And have a look at the first bank of St. Cloud, built in 1910. Probably one of the first buildings around here. And now it's a Chamber of Commerce. And I used to be a resident of St. Cloud. I moved here in the early 2000s, lived here for about 10 years. And when I moved down here, the population was around 25,000. Now, according to the 2020 US Census, it's over 62,000, so the population has nearly tripled. And St. Cloud, the city, has been struggling to try to keep a small town charm, yet deal with the population growth. And there's only about 20 minutes from Orlando, depending on where you're going and how far it is. And it's a little bit cheaper to live here than Orlando usually. And this mural here is about the St. Cloud fire of 1917. On July 28, 1917, a suspicious fire broke out and it burned a big portion of downtown St. Cloud. And one thing to point out about St. Cloud, especially the downtown area, is the streets are named after either numbers or states. Right now I'm on the corner of 11th in New York in downtown St. Cloud. And here is the Hunter Arms Hotel, established in 1927. Don't think it's used as a hotel no more. I see a bunch of shops on the first floor. It's a very old building they're here, almost 100 years old. And after reading the historical marker here, this building has been restored to a bed and breakfast as of 1994. And the building style is called Spanish in Florida. And there's a few buildings being restored, but some have maintained their original facade, like this People's Bank here, but yet now it is a produce and deli market. And right now I'm standing in front of the St. Cloud Police Department substation, or as locals call them, the Men in Black, because they have black vehicles and they have the dark uniforms. And there is said Men in Black vehicle. And here is City Hall. St. Cloud City Hall. This is a fairly new building. It was being built when I lived here, so it's probably less than 10 years old. So if you live in St. Cloud downtown area or the vicinity of it, the locals call it the grid. And I'll put a map up here. It's pretty self-explanatory. And a lot of these beautiful murals you see have to do with the history of St. Cloud. And I think that's really awesome that can preserve the beauty and the history of this wonderful city here. And here's a building the family and I have frequented several times, the St. Cloud Twin. This is a movie theater and it's still running. They are playing the Marvels and they're playing the new Hunger Games. And there's something I didn't know. The official flower of St. Cloud is the Amaryllis Minerva. So in historic downtown St. Cloud, there is ample and free parking, as well as plenty of local mom and pops restaurants and specialty shops. So if you want to do some shopping and eating, this is a good place to come. And again, they're showcasing their history here. We saw that building, First National Bank of St. Cloud. And have a look at Pop's Waffle and Ice Cream Shop. Yes, please. And I've noticed a lot of veteran buildings here and stuff, and memorial stuff here, and it's pretty fitting considering this is Soldier City. And here's yet another veterans building, Veterans Memorial Library. And this looks very nicely maintained here. And Veterans Memorial Library is now a museum. Hours of operation are 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Thursday through Saturday. And this building is on the National Register of Historic Places, built in 1922. And well before Home Depot moved into town, you had Do It Best Products and Services, Handyman Hardware. Love this building. And our next stop on our great adventures in St. Cloud is going to be the beach. This mural's a little weathered, but it's nonetheless still beautiful. And after about a 2-minute drive from historic downtown, we are at the beach. Let's go check it out. And here's the beach. Right off the shores of Lake Toho-Pecalaga. Very large lake here in Central Florida. And they do have great amenities here. They have a playground, they have restrooms, and a splash pad. And there's a very nice walkway along the beach here, and you'll find people exercising, running, jogging, of course playing beach volleyball, and walking their dogs, amongst other things. And there's also a restaurant, Krabby Bill's. And technically it's called Lakefront Park. And there's Krabby Bill's in the background. They do also have a small marina here behind me. And these rapids better be careful. Who knows what's lurking in those waters right there, about 10 feet away. And I also wanted to mention that the city of St. Cloud changed their motto, the city motto, from small town living to the central place for life, which is an indication of the growth here in St. Cloud. And we'll take a look here from Dan Terrell's Memorial Point at the lake. And have a look at expansive Lake Toho, as locals call it. Behind me is St. Cloud. To the right of the screen is Narcoochee, which is the main thoroughfare to get into St. Cloud, one of them. And in front of you, barely seen, is Medical City. That's Lake Nona. And over to the left is Kissimmee. And that's gonna wrap it up here at beautiful Lake Toho. I hope you enjoyed historic St. Cloud. Please like and subscribe. Take care. Until next time. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Please consider becoming a channel member. If you already are one, thanks for the support. Let's grow this thing together.